Anyways, guys, that's why you don't release an ad for your political campaign where you're threatening to kill your opponents.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah. People be
Great googly moogly. Also, Chalk, you're wrong in the chat.
Waffles are
Pancake.
delicious.
Waffles are the superior product.
Depends on my mood, but most of the time waffles, yes.
Waffles are superior.
I mean, you know, I do love a good waffle. I do love a good pancake.
Also,
but I like waffles better.
If your waffles are flavorless, step 1, add syrup.
And step 2,
if you don't like syrup, add chocolate chips or
blueberries
or strawberries or anything that you put into pancakes, because they're the same thing, just a different vessel.
Now, Mike, I have 3 monitors, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dead center is you guys, is us, right? So I can look right at the camera,
and
I can see you guys. To my right is the chat, so I can see what's going on over there. To the left, I have on Monday Night Raw.
Oh God!
Why does Becky Lynch look like Lady Gaga meets Mad Max?
If I had to answer that, it is because she and her husband have decided to be the most batshit insane people in all of wrestling.
Okay, that explains everything. Thank you.
Yeah.
Chalk, you top pancakes with a bunch of stuff too. That's how it works. They're vessels for syrup and or fruits or chocolate chips.
If you're eating plain ass pancakes and you're like, oh man, this is the best, get help. That's all I gotta say.
So much help.
Just get help.
So much help.
See, okay, so in your situation, eating them plain with like nothing on them, nothing in them, nothing, I would probably go with pancakes because they're fluffier. However, you just cannot eat pancakes or waffles without at least some good ass maple syrup.
You know what the sleeper toppings for pancakes and waffles are? Peanut butter and jelly.
Never thought of that.
You can do them separately, you can do them together, it doesn't matter, but peanut butter and jelly are the sleeper toppings. So, if you're out there and you've said to yourself, I don't know what to put on my pancakes or waffles, it's peanut butter and jelly. Try it sometime. See? Even Chalk agrees on that.
I mean, jelly is basically just like more solidified syrup. So
try it out.
Interesting.
All right. So it's Monday, guys.
Yeah.
And you know what that means? It's time to cast this pod.
It's time to
I was
walk
about to
with
say,
Elias.
is there something else?
I need Ezekiel and Elias on the screen at the same time. I don't care how it happens.
I mean, if they do something backstage, they could totally do like a pre-tape and edit it together, TV show style.
I'm in. I'm in for this. All right. Iron, it's in the stream title. Let's make this happen.
It does make life easier. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 154 of the Lunarcast. I'm your host, Iron. With me, as always, is Mike. How are you doing?
I am good, but are you sure it's episode 154?
No, it just says it in the title, so I'm going with it.
It's episode 154.
Okay. If you...
You sheep!
I
just
trust
going with
you
it
to give me the correct one.
You trust me to do everything.
That's very true. And then we have Mr. Penguin. Sir, how you doing?
Man, it's almost 90 today, but it's going to be like low 80s tomorrow. And by the weekend, it's going to be highs in the 70s. So let's go.
Let's not rehash weather chat again. It's going to be fucking hot in the Midwest. That's all you need to know.
At least it'll cool off by Monday, I guess, because of the rain. All I know is Saturday, I think we're heading to the quarry. So
I don't know what we're doing on Saturday. I don't know that we have anything really planned. Next week, we're going up to Rocky Mountain National Park again, and a Rockies game, but that's about it. And my buddy who lives nearby, we're hanging out on Thursday this week, so that's cool.
There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get this going. Starting, well, really, July 12th through the 13th, during Prime Day, Prime members can claim more than 30 free games, including Grid Legends, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Need for Speed Heat, Star Wars Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, Republic Commando, and then it says leading up to Prime Day from the 21st through the 13th.
Members can also start no one care about.
Yep, free indie games, 10 Second Ninja X, 8 Doors, Adeline Adventures, Bang Bang Racing, Cloud and Troop 2, Fatal Fury Special, Gone Viral, Hue, Metal Slug 2, Metal Unit. I'm just kind of going through some of these Road Trip 3-pack, Serial Cleaner, Dark Side Detective. So yeah, that starts tomorrow because today's the 20th, so you're free to start downloading some of these. So yeah, go ahead, enjoy it.
There's some good games on the Prime Day, like Mass Effect Legendary, and that's a good one.
Grid Legend, yeah. I mean, you got two decent racing games in Grid and Need for Speed. Those are some pretty good ones. So, but yeah, so that'll be coming in the next few days. News-wise, other things this week. I mean, because you guys know, pretty much what I do is I go through our games chat and I see what people have posted because seem to be the only things we kind of care about. Pokemon Snap is coming to the N64 on the 24th. It's coming to that Nintendo Switch Online package.
Oh, I thought they were releasing a new Pokemon Snap game on Nintendo 64. I was like, wow, this is late in the game there, Iron.
No, the Switch Online. So you'll be able to get that this Friday. The Epic Games Store has released a ratings and polls update, allowing people to begin rating their games. However, to keep from people review bombing the game, they send out reviews to select people so that it can't be review bombed.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate it, but it's also like that. I feel like that would give the option for them to kind of pick and choose.
What they need in place, and I hope that what they have in place, is that it's just randomly sends it out. Like it's like hope. we're gonna have a percentage of people who bought the game review the game, and it's just random.
Here's an idea. Here's an idea. This may be controversial.
Okay.
Put the link to the review inside your game. So you have to actually have launched the game.
Put it at the end of the game.
Not at the end.
No. No.
Put it like an hour into the game. Like,
that's fair.
At least make sure someone has played your game before they're able to go and write a review.
Okay. Yeah. That's...
I'm not saying like a pop-up or something like, mobile ads. I'm just saying like,
oh God,
you play the game for an hour and then in your menu, there's an option now to review.
That I'd be
review
cool
the game.
with.
Yeah, that'd be fine. There was something else. I swear there was something else. Epic Games.
You know what? I'm gonna make the weebs really happy for you right now, Iron.
Go ahead.
Nintendo Direct for Xenoblade is coming on the 22nd. Oh, hush your face, Mike.
I'm with Mike on
For
this
those
one.
for those people who are RPG fans who like the Xenoblade series, it's coming. We're gonna find out more on the 22nd about what the game is. And as somebody who likes games like that, I'm in. I am your resident JRPG person on this podcast. And let me just say, I'm going back and playing a PS1 classic JRPG right now. So let's go.
I saw you playing MLB.
Yeah, I've been playing MLB today.
Okay.
Suikoden 2, buddy.
Excuse me. And then we've got a few. Man, there's really just not a lot going on lately. We've got a few leaks of possible things coming from Sony. A possible new Pro-style controller for the PS5.
That might be fake.
It might be fake. We'll see.
No, so someone posted today that it might be just headsets and gaming displays.
Yeah, so so it's looking.
I saw the picture of the headset.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 3 new headsets and 2 new monitors.
Thank goodness we can finally have our 3D PlayStation TV screens again.
Oh God.
According to sources for this guy who is Tom Henderson, so according to his sources, one of these monitors will be for 4K gaming at 144 hertz, whereas the other will be full HD at 240. Both devices were described as being perfect for PS5 and having received VRR support and feature low latency. Sony has also kept HDR in mind for both monitors.
Oh, thanks for keeping it in mind.
Yeah. It's also believed that both these monitors will come with gaming assist features, which include the monitors displaying the number of FPS, game time, viewfinder, improved brightness in dark locations, black equalizer, and refining brightness and contrast to better see enemies, with these features being turned off and on depending on the desires.
Hey Sony, that's stuff you should just put in your console software.
Yes.
Why do you need a monitor to do it?
I'm not buying a monitor just for that.
Oh man, I can see my FPS.
I got for pussies. Y'all, I'm going to be really real with you. Most of the time, I don't really care to see what my FPS is. If I can play the game, I can play the game.
Yeah.
I will usually turn it on like when I first get a game as I'm tuning the settings. But after I get the settings where I want them, then usually that's when I either just start ignoring it or I turn it off.
You know who should never, ever, ever contemplate adding an FPS counter to their systems?
Civ.
Nintendo. Do not show me how many frames my Switch games are at, because I already know it's about 17.
Don't show how many frames, don't show the actual resolution. Just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't show it. It's not going to be pretty.
It's going to be awful.
Another announcement, supposedly, I think. Was this update? Either way, it says update coming this week for Gran Turismo 7. See what comes about.
Did they finally pull all the microtransactions out of the game, or at least make them worthwhile? Or am I still having to pay $40 real for a fucking BMW?
No, but they announced the release date for the movie that hasn't even started shooting yet.
So well, yeah, that's really easy. All they're gonna do is go outside with an iPhone 13 and film some cars. It's great.
I heard someone joking. They're like, and Polyphony Digital will probably still find a way to delay the movie.
Oh shit. According to Jason Schreier, although this might have been kind of old. I don't know. God of War Ragnarok is supposedly still coming into 22. I actually think I saw something earlier. I don't know what it was from. I was just scrolling on random shit. If there's some like special merch coming out in October for Ragnarok, and they're like, oh, Ragnarok must be coming out in October. Not confirmed, and still no date. The hope is that there is a show or something at the end of.
My problem with the idea of Ragnarok merch coming so early is that so many times when they release merch for this stuff, there's spoilers in the merch.
Yeah. So
I would be very wary of releasing any merch beforehand, but you know how they are.
Yeah. We'll see. And then unless you guys got some things, the only other big news, probably the biggest news that I've gotten, they have announced the next part of the Final Fantasy VII trilogy called Rebirth, and it will launch next winter 2023 on PS5. So it stays PlayStation exclusive. Probably timed. I think
it just came out on Steam.
Okay.
I don't think it has hit Xbox at all yet.
I'm about to say I don't know. So probably just timed. I'm not sure. But either way. And then of course you still got one more in the series to go. So
they also announced Crisis Core remaster, not a remake.
Okay.
Which I never played Crisis Core, so I can't really speak to that.
Yeah. Honestly, there's not a whole lot that's been hitting. I will say a hearty fuck you to the first person in the Discord server who posted the damn Nerf mascot. Thanks.
That was Troll, I think. Yeah, that thing was terrifying.
That I'll never get that cursed image out of my head.
Back to the news. So the other epic thing I think you were thinking of, Iron, is that they released tools for Steam PC crossplay.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Because that's where I remember seeing that. So that's
good. Maybe we'll finally, get everybody all together all at once.
Maybe, possibly, probably not. We'll see. I guess one thing we can kind of talk about, Mike, did you ever update your Plus?
I haven't yet, but because I've put myself in this infinite loop of do I want to get with the remaining credit that I have on my PlayStation account? Do I want to get the WWE 2K22 season pass, or do I want to just use that towards upgrading my Plus?
Upgrade.
So I just can't decide.
Upgrade.
Well, either way, I'm going to upgrade. It's just,
what do you want to use the credit on?
What do I want to use the credit on? Which I guess doesn't really matter. So
no, it doesn't, because you're either going to use it for the upgrade.
Well,
you're going to get the DLC and then just pay for the upgrade.
It might, because if I decide to get the season pass, I might not get the premium version of PlayStation Plus.
Right now, in my opinion, the premium has PS3 streaming, which does give you a pretty decent catalog right now.
I might hold off. Iron. I might hold off on the premium until there's a legitimate mobile way to stream those games. Because
Iron, guess what?
Because of this little thing here.
I played Tokyo Jungle the other day. You know what that means?
No.
It means I upgraded to premium, son. Speaking of that backbone, I'm really liking it.
The only thing my only complaints, and this is one thing with Backbone, one thing with Sony is that the Backbone button doesn't wake it up. But that's kind of understandable. And then the other thing is that because it's not a DualShock, I have to actually like fidget with the touch screen touchpad in remote play to try to get that to work. Like, it's not just like you tap and then it like shows up for a second, a few seconds, and you tap it again. It's like you tap it, but then it goes away. So you gotta like try to like double tap it real quick, and it's just kind of annoying.
Honestly, I think my biggest problem with the Backbone is that I do find it somewhat annoying that I have to pop the case off my phone to play it properly.
I have actually started leaving the case off my phone while I'm home, and then just slapping it on when I go somewhere.
I could do that. And just put it with my keys so I remember it.
Yeah.
And other interesting things. Just so you know, people. Just so you know, this week, Hero-gasm. Mike is like,
I'm assuming that's a My Hero Academia thing since you're wearing the shirt.
That's not.
Oh God, no! Oh God, no! It's from the boys.
Oh.
I don't need to see a version of Hero-gasm in My Hero Academia, please and thank you.
Nope.
I'm good. It's the giant superhero orgy festival, Mike. Don't need that in My Hero Academia.
No.
The boys hasn't made it into my TV backlog yet.
Unbelievable.
It's it's one of those shows that I really enjoy.
Yeah,
that's an episode I'll probably try to watch Thursday night, since everybody's gonna be screaming about it in the chat on Discord. It's gonna be like blowing up.
I just ignore the chat until I get around to watching it, and usually the first thing we watch is Kenobi, and then we'll watch The Boys like a day or two later.
Bold of you to assume that I've watched Book of Boba Fett or Kenobi or any of. I think I might have finished Mandalorian season.
Oh my gosh. That hurts. Well,
but I did catch up on 911 on Fox.
We're waiting to watch Miss Marvel until it's done.
I do want to watch Miss Marvel, but
is Forbidden Door this weekend, Mike?
Yes, sir. On Sunday.
Okay. All right, I might actually pay to watch that.
What is Forbidden Door?
Another wrestling pay-per-view.
AEW normally doesn't do more than one pay-per-view a quarter, but this is a special crossover event with a company I don't know much about.
Yup.
But I do want to watch all the AEW people fight the New Japan people. That's my thing. I do like the AEW side.
But see, now Iron, you say you agree with Chalk where you say Book of Boba Fett was not worth it.
The first half of it wasn't worth it. The second half, was just literally Mandalorian Part 2.5. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong about the Mandalorian 2.5 part. If they had taken away the like one episode where it's entirely Mando, then it wouldn't have quite felt like Mando 2.5. But I still like the series overall.
It wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't a bad series. But compared to things like Mandalorian and right now Kenobi and stuff like that, it wasn't as good. It literally followed a character that I still don't understand how he's so goddamn fucking popular. Although I did like the... Sure. Yeah, he,
He's Boba Fett.
He had not even Didn't even have a dozen lines. I don't even think he had half a dozen lines.
He died like a little bitch in Return of the Jedi.
He did.
Hold on.
He just died. He barely.
Does Grogu show up in Book of Boba?
Yes.
Sweet. I'm in. I'm gonna go watch it. Bye.
Who's gonna tell him that he has to get through like half the season?
I mean, you have to get through like what is it? Six of the 8 episodes.
No, is it? No.
It's either. It's either. He's either in the 6th or the 7th episode. I don't remember which. And he's definitely in the last one.
I don't know. There's. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just caught up on 911, and I'm currently catching up on Dragon Ball Super. So
here's what you do. You get your backbone out, right?
Okay.
You load up you load up the remote the PlayStation Remote Play, or you know, if you don't want to be a Sony pony, you load up that Xbox Cloud Gaming app,
which I have the little button on my phone to do.
Yep. You load that up. You start playing just a relaxing game, and you just turn on Book of Boba Fett in the background.
But what if I just do what I normally do, which is lay on my couch, play something on the TV while I put a TV show on my iPad?
And you can do that.
I mean, you could do that too. You could put the TV. You could play the game on your TV and put Book of Boba Fett on the iPad.
You know, that's what I was doing today with Baseball Iron. Just so you know, I have 2 Road to the Shows going on 22. One is a center fielder, one is a pitcher. I got drafted by the Guardians with my center fielder, got called up, won the league MVP, and they were like, "Yeah, no, it was your rookie season, so we're only going to pay you $780,000 next season." And I was like, "I want to be traded," and now I play for San Francisco.
There you go.
For a second, I thought he was going to say that he had two Road to the Shows going, and he was playing them both at the same time.
Yeah,
that would have been interesting.
I've been
my pitcher. I'm very sad. I have a rule. I do not pick which team drafts me. I go to whoever drafts me.
And with Boston.
My pitch, I got drafted by fucking Boston. It's gross. I play for the fucking AA team in Boston.
Love it.
Now back to the TV. If you guys want some truly entertaining TV to watch, go get a Paramount Plus subscription and watch Strange New Worlds.
I have a Paramount Plus subscription, and I'm not watching Strange New Worlds because I'm not
really good.
I don't want to pay for another subscription.
I think you can get like a 1 month free thing right now.
Hold on. I will say this. So Paramount Plus updated their app icons right now, and I don't know if you can see it, but they have a pride icon. Mm-hmm. It's very nice. Loving it. I went into Best Buy yesterday to get Ethernet cables because I needed a couple Ethernet cables, and they had pride flags all over the damn place. I was like, let's go.
Fuck You're in a place that actually embraces it.
It is a different world out here. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I love it.
Ohio's very 50-50.
Penguin, that's called inclusion, sir. Yeah. You're being included in the community, not shunned from it.
I don't understand.
Ohio is very 50-50. You go to the cities, you're usually...
Oh my god, your state literally voted to put Canada on a list.
Dude, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I didn't vote for shit.
Yeah, I need a clipboard.
Fight me. I didn't vote for shit. Okay, I didn't even vote those fuckers in. All right, I voted against them.
Canada,
so fight me.
You just made the list, you stupid idiot.
It just makes me think back to the South Park thing.
Jericho.
That's all. All I want to do. This is what needs to happen. Somebody needs to just take a stereo or something, or drive very slowly past the Ohio State House, blaring the Blame Canada song.
They'd probably get arrested.
You know, it's weird. I actually like if I go get my car right now, I can be to the state capitol building in like 20 minutes.
You live in Denver.
I know, it's crazy. I've never lived in a state capitol before.
Well, have I been
I'm like at
been to Lansing.
least 5 or 6 hours from the state capitol.
I'm about 3. I've been to Columbus. I've been to northern
Maybe
part of
4?
Columbus. I
I
haven't
don't
actually been to
remember.
Columbus. I don't know.
Why is Vince McMahon showing up on Raw?
He's showing up on Raw to describe the WWE signature again, probably.
Jeez. Back to baseball really quick. So
Okay.
I've actually gotten back into my baseball game. However, I am still playing 21 because they took away year-to-year saves because they're assholes. Bring it back. Either way, so I've been playing my Road to the Show on there, and I actually don't think I picked to get drafted, but actually I think I did. Maybe I did. Either way, I'm playing for the Tigers, and it's one of those things to where like you get to hit for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then you pitch once, and then you hit again, pitch, and the one guy that comes on, I can't remember who it is, but every time after you pitch, he's always like, yeah, okay, I might have been wrong, but he's still not that great. He's not the next Ruth, or like whatever. He's always talking down about you, and it's like, God, motherfucker. But it is nice to get back into baseball and that, although I'm still sucked into the guilty pleasure that is 2042.
I mean, it's fine. Play what you like.
It doesn't have to be a guilty pleasure if you like it.
I mean, it's still not that great of a game. It's still a little broken.
Well, then it is guilty pleasure, and you're just torturing yourself.
It's still a little broken. Breakthrough sucks ass. I hate playing Breakthrough because if you are the attacking team, you are just fucked. Plain and simple, you're fucked. Like, and they need to nerf one of the specialists. But I have got to play a bit with the premium. I did download Lawnmower Simulator.
Just for the record, Vince McMahon came out to say that John Cena is going to be on Raw next week. That's it. He's gone.
He is literally just doing this because he's like, even though I'm a piece of shit.
I'll say, isn't he under investigation?
And I'm under investigation. It's still my show, and I can do whatever the fuck I want.
I'm about to say, isn't he under investigation? He's not even
He's
not even currently CEO. Isn't like Stephanie acting as like an interim?
Yeah, but he's still head of creative, or he just stepped down from his CEO and chairman position, but he still is in charge of like the creative of the product. Which is dumb, but that's for another podcast that we don't have.
I mean, you guys are free to do what you want. Like who was it? Demos and who was it? Demos and Andy talking about doing an anime show.
Oh yeah,
the Weebcast.
The Weebcast. And maybe one day Jack will come back with Knee Time.
Nah.
One day.
Maybe one day he'll come back with a season 2. Chalk's back, so I mean
he recorded it all. I don't know why he's not.
I don't know.
Putting it out there, but
Chalk's back. He can be the season finale for season 2.
There we go.
Where was he for the last 3 years? Has been 3 years?
What secret undercover mission did Jacket have you on?
Let's see.
These are the people. The people demand answers.
It was after The Last Jedi, which came out in 2017. I know it was after that, but it was before I got the new job. I can't remember.
It's okay. It's okay though. You know why? Because Chalk is back, and that's what's true. Important.
It is
back. He's back.
Guys, I love these weeks when there's no news and the podcast just evolves into just bullshit.
Yeah.
It's my favorite. Like it really is. I just like to sit here and talk shit for a while. Just so I think sometime this week I'm going to go see Lightyear.
March 2019, by the way.
Nice.
And then I still want to see the Bob's Burgers movie.
You can ask Jen how that was.
I never got into Bob's Burgers.
I just finished catching up on that show too. But more importantly, I need to know if there's somebody out there who can just send me every episode of Lucha Underground so I don't have to buy it.
Have you seen Top Gun?
I did go see Top Gun.
Good.
I liked Top Gun a lot.
Top Gun was good.
And we saw Jurassic World, and that movie's a hot mess, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, I heard isn't it like the lowest rated?
It's literally nothing
Jurassic
but
Park.
fan service. It's fan service, the movie, but it's the Jurassic Park version.
So it's like Top Gun.
Sir, Top Gun
Except
was
Top
a
Gun
true
did fan service
sequel.
right.
I know.
Yeah.
Top Gun was good.
Yeah, Top Gun was
did-
good. It was as if they actually made a sequel within 3 years, not just, 20, 30 years later trying to shove and cram all the cool stuff into it to make people happy. They actually made it work very well.
Now, did you hear that they're being sued?
I saw something about that.
So,
What was it for?
So the original Top Gun movie, they licensed an article, and that movie was based off of this article because, back then we didn't have all these docuseries and this and that. And this guy went to the Top Gun school, and he was there. He interviewed all the pilots. He rode in the planes. He did all this stuff, and he wrote an article about it. So they licensed that, and the first movie was based off of this article and the ideas. Well, the family is suing Paramount or whoever made the movie because they let the deal go. So they don't have a license to the original article anymore. They're demanding that they pull Top Gun Maverick from theaters. And they want money from this movie. So basically what it is now is that they're going to go into court, the movie studio, and argue, well, yeah, the first movie was based on the article, but we have now differentiated enough from it that we don't need the license to that article anymore.
The second movie is based off of the first movie, which I'm sure they have some kind of copyright on.
Yeah, I don't think the family has a leg to stand on. And honestly, it'll probably never, ever go to court.
Probably
They'll just
not.
settle and give the family some money.
Yeah, they'll probably be like, here's a few $1 million, shut up, leave us alone. Here's the thing. We want you to pull the movie, but we want you to give us a good percentage of it. Like,
No,
okay,
I think
what
are
did
you
want?
I think the
endorsing-
family wants all the money.
Are you
actually.
endorsing
Well,
hush
I mean-
money, Iron? Are you endorsing hush money?
No, I'm just telling you that's how they're going to settle. They're going to be like, okay, look, here's your money. Go away. It's fine. Hush money is before this gets out, and it's here's a check. Don't say anything. This is now, hey, it's public.
Hey.
Look, fine, whatever. We don't want to drag this out in court. Here's some money. Go away.
I know I gave you $100,000 raise for being a top-notch employee, but here's $3 million. Get the fuck out of here.
A top-notch employee. Mike, don't mention to Iron that we secretly had him sign an NDA and he can't talk about things anymore.
What things?
Exactly, Iron. Exactly.
Are you saying
What did I sign?
he has stuff to say, but he signed an NDA?
But I don't know
Yeah.
what I signed.
Exactly. You can't
That's
talk
right.
about it because you signed an NDA that says you can't talk about it.
Mm.
And
Can
we've
we-
broken Iron's brain.
Can we
did.
just talk about how, to some extent, NDAs and non-competes and stuff like that are just horrendous legal bullshit things to some extent. There are some valid reasons for them to exist, but like most of the time they're abused.
Iron, did you know that I would say probably at minimum 75% of the time you get into a beta for a game, you have signed an NDA?
Doesn't that surprise me?
You're not even supposed to talk about it with your friends.
Yeah, like you're not supposed to tell anyone that you played that beta.
That doesn't.
What about that
really
Overwatch
shock
2
me.
beta?
Yeah.
Come at me, Activision Blizzard. I played it. It was pretty good. And I like the changes you've made to Reinhardt. Thank you. Charge cancel is beautiful. Fight me.
Demand
I feel
access.
I feel like we missed something there. Hold on. Let's redo that.
Do you want to give me the one now?
Cool. You've got it.
I've got the one. Awesome. Now that I have the one, Activision Blizzard, you don't get to let yourself off the hook, dumbasses. You don't get to clear yourself of wrongdoing. You don't get to say you were the victim of the media. You had the CEO in place and still do for the time being. You had the horrible culture. You are the shitbags. You don't get to say the media wronged you. That is all.
Was that directed at Activision, Blizzard, or both?
The whole thing. The whole they did you see that story where they cleared themselves of wrongdoing?
Yeah. I would like to formally agree with Penguin, but also add please release Diablo 4 as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm in.
Please.
I'll give you my money.
Please.
I don't know if there's anything that Activision is working on that I'm really too worried about.
Me and Lindsay have decided we're going to we're going to restart the push to get the Diablo 3 Platinum.
Oh boy.
We have, I think, 250 bounties left to do. It's going to take a while.
I need to dive back in to finish the Platinum on Returnal, but oh my god, it's all RNG.
I did download Returnal now.
Sweet.
Well, that's one step closer, Iron.
Yes, I have it downloaded. Part of PlayStation.
I think
Plus
it's one that you
premium. I know it's.
I almost think you might like Returnal.
I think I might. I've seen it played.
We'll see how good he is at jumping and shooting.
Jump and shoot. That's the Returnal way.
Look, okay, I can't do shoot and cover, so I gotta do jump. I gotta do shoot and jump.
No, you could do shoot and cover. You just choose not to.
I'm bad at it.
You cannot run it. I mean, I guess technically you are literally running and gunning in Returnal, but not head on.
I think it's gonna go better than fucking Elden Ring would. I just want to point that out.
I don't know. If they add Elden Ring to it at some point, I would love to see you play it, but only because you can on premium and you didn't have to actually pay money for it.
I'm about to say you've seen the.
Well, he might be playing it before they add it to PlayStation Plus.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
And you, great listeners, our single viewer Chalk, you too can help Iron play Elden Ring for mere pennies a day.
For just 31 cents a day, you can force Iron into torture. And you can help get those kids out of Toledo. I think last year we raised enough money to get 3.5 kids out of that city. I feel really bad that one kid had to leave his legs behind. I really do.
They were already coming off.
I mean, at this point, by the extra live stream, Penguin, it's more like $8.90 a month or a day. But we'll just go with 31 cents. Because if everyone contributes 31 cents, then we will definitely hit the $800 required to force Iron to play Elden Ring.
As long as we don't get to 15, I'm okay.
Is that
Oh, man.
is that the
we tweaked it?
You tweaked it? Okay.
Yeah, we tweaked it because I had talked to Jen about it, and we said no, we're gonna make this other one the high one.
What was 1500? The last time we discussed it. Was that the tattoo or
no? That was
no. I remember now.
It was the jump.
From an airplane?
No, not an airplane. God, no. Fuck
so,
no.
So we had two body of water related incentives.
Oh, the polar plunge.
We had the polar plunge, and then we had Iron just jumps right into Lake Erie. Which is toxic at points.
At times, yes.
At times.
So does she have to jump in when it's toxic?
The hope is that by October it should be fine.
But you're streaming in September.
September, October, roughly, something like that.
I say that if he hits that goal, he has to jump into the Lake Erie, particularly if it's still toxic, within days following the stream.
Oh yeah, no, I will do it. I mean, it's not like I live far. I live like 15 minutes away. The other one is into the Maumee though, which is also the main feed into the lake that causes the
toxicity.
The toxicity because of the runoff from the farms.
So what was the tweak?
Those bumped down and the tattoo one went up.
That makes sense. The tattoo is permanent.
Yeah, that's far more permanent than a jump into a freaking water.
People
join the sleeve club, man. Let's go.
People might pay to have Jacket choose your future body art
with Jen's approval.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
because she has to live with it.
I want to take this one and sleeve it out in the same art style.
I mean, it depends on where you get it. She might not have to look at it.
He just gets to pick what it is. He does not. I don't think we're doing pick where it is.
Obviously, if Iron is going to get a tattoo, he has to get a tattoo of his face on his face, but slightly off to the right.
No, nothing above my shoulders. Not on my neck, not on my head, not anywhere up here.
Wait. You mean you don't want a
guy who
you don't want a sweet
I know a guy
tattoo?
who can be good at. Dude, I know a guy who can show you exactly the kind of tattoo you need on your neck. Don't worry.
His name Cody Rhodes.
There are limitations to where it can be. So
he's gonna get a wiener tattoo.
Nope. Fuck nope.
Okay. Let's wrap it up.
That sounds extremely painful, so fuck no.
We've crossed a line.
We hit a line.
Wrap it up.
Right. Everybody, that is it for episode 154 of the Lunarcast. Thank you for watching here live on
YouTube.
Well, yes, on YouTube. I was trying to remember the URL.
Just don't worry about it right now.
Yeah.
Go search Lunar Castaways on YouTube. Yeah. You'll find us.
Yeah, search Lunar Castaways on YouTube.
YouTube.com/watch?VFTLM10BRVK4.
That's just for the current stream.
Oh, you're screwed, everybody. I'm sorry.
The easy one is right now is youtube.com or youtube.lunarcastaways.com.
That's what it is. YouTube came first. So either way, go ahead. Thank you again for watching live on the YouTube. Thank you for listening on your podcast service of choice, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Google, or Amazon. We appreciate it. Go ahead, hit like, hit follow, hit subscribe, ring the bell, all those fun things. You can catch me live on twitch.tv/LunarCastaways every Tuesday and Thursday. Hopefully the heat does not kill me this week and I'm still okay to stream. Sometimes it just gets way too fucking hot, even with the air. It just gets hot in here. I'll be live about 7:30, roughly, give or take. Yeah, 7:30. It's usually when I go live. I have not a fucking clue what I'm going to be streaming this week. So we'll see. With that, you can catch Mike over at twitch.tv/WeHeartGames whenever the hell he feels like streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And you can catch Mr. Penguin over at twitch.tv/Mr. Penguin Von Penguin, whatever the hell he feels like streaming.
You call it the YouTube?
Who said the YouTube? Did I
Are
say
you
the
91 years old?
Did I say the YouTube? Who said the YouTube?
You did.
When did I say that? I lost when I said it. I think I was trying to say something and I got it mixed. I think that's what my problem was. I was like started saying something, then I stopped. Like my brain like didn't function properly.
The YouTube.
Now bite me. Again, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time, have a great night.
Oh, man.
Bye.
Adios. Oh, my God.